and very warm welcome to the Chardi Kala Time TV with your host Divya Rai. Now let's take a look at the headlines. Canada bans passenger flights from India, Pakistan for 30 days. COVID-19, two Toronto police officers charged after attending large church gathering in Aylmer and Ontario. The rising numbers on COVID-19 in Canada. 1,750 non-urgent surgeries postponed in British Columbia as COVID hospitalizations continue to set records. Key COVID-19 numbers in the Ottawa area today. Now news in detail. Canada suspended all passenger flights from India and Pakistan on for 30 days. Transportation Minister Omar Alghabara announced, citing increased COVID-19 cases detected in travelers arriving from these countries. Alghabara told a news conference that given the higher number of cases of COVID-19 detected in air passengers arriving in Canada from India and Pakistan, I am suspending all commercial and private passenger flights arriving in Canada and India and Pakistan for 30 days. He said it will not apply to cargo flights, particularly to ensure the continued shipment of vaccines, personal protective equipment and other essential goods. Health Minister Patty Hajdu said that overall only 1.8% of the travelers to Canada have tested positive for coronavirus. Health Canada data showed 18 flights from the Delhi and 2 from Lahore to Toronto or Vancouver in the past 2 weeks had at least one passenger on board who was diagnosed with the illness. All travelers to the Canada are already subject to a mandatory 14 days quarantine. They must also present a negative COVID test before boarding an international flight and another upon arrival in Canada. Struggling with the third wave of infections, Canada recorded 9,000 new COVID-19 cases, bringing its total to 1,151,276 cases and 23,812 deaths. A Toronto police spokesperson tells that two of its officers engaged in a verbal dispute with the police in Aylmer, Ontario, after officers in the town charged them and two others for violating COVID-19 orders at a church. According to a news release issued by Aylmer police, officers received a complaint about a large gathering at the Church of God Restoration while the officers were dealing with two individuals on the parking lot. A group of 18 persons were observed exiting the church building. The statement said, adding there were several vehicles in the parking lot at that time. It was noticed that none of the individuals were wearing masks on social distancing. The release, which didn't identify any by name, said a man from North York, a woman from Scarborough and two men from Aylmer were charged with violating the Reopening Ontario Act. The statement added the investigation was still ongoing and more charges could potentially be laid. Officials in Aylmer confirmed two of those charged were officers in Toronto. The latest numbers of confirmed COVID-19 cases in Canada. There are 1,155,834 confirmed cases in Canada. 1,155,834 confirmed cases and 86,768 active, resolved and 23,822 deaths. The total case count includes 13 confirmed cases among repatriated travelers. There were 8,373 new cases. The rate of active cases is 228.31 per 1 lakh people. Over the past 7 days, there have been a total of 59,110 new cases. The 7-day rolling average of new cases is 8,444. There were 55 new reported deaths over the past 7 days. There have been a total of 322 new reported deaths. The 7-day rolling average of new reported death is 46. The average of the death rate is 0.12% 1 lakh people. The overall death is 62.68 per 1 lakh people. There were 3 new cases. The rate of active cases is 5.75% 1 lakh people. Over the past 7 days, there have been a total of 16 new cases. British Columbia health officials said the province's healthcare system is under immense pressure due to COVID-19, with hospitalizations reaching new highs, necessitating the postponement of some non-urgent surgeries. There are currently a record of 502 people in hospitals, 161 of whom are in intense care. Provincial Health Officer Dr. Bonnie Henry also announced 1,006 new cases of COVID and 4 more deaths due to disease. Henry said the pressure on our healthcare system is immense right now. She urged people to follow public health guidelines and orders to help stop the spread of coronavirus and reduce the pressure. Health Minister Adrian Dix said rising cases in the lower mainland especially have increased the strain on hospitals to the point where non-urgent surgeries are being rescheduled. So far, British Columbia has recorded 1,22,757 cases of COVID-19, included 1,550 people who have died. Ottawa Public Health is reporting 281 new COVID-19 cases and 2 more deaths. Ottawa Public Health says a third resident in their 40s has died of COVID-19. Another 339 cases are now considered resolved, leaving 3,179 known active cases in the city. Active cases are one of the key indicators that rose to record levels during this third wave of the pandemic. Some of those numbers are now beginning to decline. The numbers of active community outbreaks in Ottawa: there are 17 outbreaks in healthcare settings and 15 in schools and childcare settings. The number of COVID-19 cases since late December that are either confirmed or suspected to involve a variant of concern. These variants have made up a significant portion of Ottawa's new COVID-19 cases since mid-March. Ontario is under a province-wide stay-at-home order until at least May 20. Donnet Wright, the young black man shot by an officer during a traffic stop in the suburban Minneapolis, was not just some kid with an air freshener but a prince whose life ended too soon at the hands of police. The Reverend Sharpton said during an emotional funeral, hundreds of people wearing COVID-19 masks packed into Shiloh Temple International Ministries to remember Wright, a 20-year-old father of one who was shot by a white police officer in the small city of Brooklyn Center. The funeral was held just 2 days after former Minneapolis police officer Derek Chauvin was convicted in the death of George Floyd and amid a national reckoning on racism and policing. So that's all we have in this edition. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned.